There was an ad in America saying Messenger wanted for music company. And so I applied for it. And I get to this place, and it's called the Gem Toby Organization. And it was a music company, not a label, and it managed people. And in this building were people like Mike Leander, a very sort of Tin Alley songwriter called Tony McCauley had an office there. And these people wrote for artists that I hated. There was Gary Glitter, there was the New Seekers, and then I heard that they were starting up a label. And within a few months, this guy called Dick Leahy, who used to run Bell Records and was very successful, and Bell Records, you know, had Gary Glitter, had the Bay City Rollers, had David Cassidy, had the Partridge Family, had Dawn. He left Bell to start up his own label called GTO, which were the initials of the company I was working for, the Gem Toby Organization, with his partner Lawrence Myers. And so I sort of hung around to see what all this was going to be about. When they moved to their offices in Mayfair, they asked me to go along. So that's how I started working in records. And I was there for, bloody hell, I was there for about 7 years. And it was fantastic. This was 1974. You know, Dick was kind of at the height of his powers, I suppose. And there was only 6 people there, but there was quite a bit of money. And I started off as, you know, being the messenger, but then eventually I worked in promotion, in marketing and international, and ended up in A&R, working very closely with Dick, sitting in with him in all his meetings, learning contracts, you know, seeing how he dealt with artists, writers, producers. That also depended on what mood. I remember once we were sitting there and he was in a foul mood. And I was in the meeting, I can't even remember who the person was. And he put this tape on, he put this reel on, and he pressed play. And he lasted, I think, about 45 seconds. And he pressed the rewind button and said, "This is fucking crap." He then spun off the reel, he took it out and he threw it out the window. And this poor kid, he was just mortified. And then, having realised what he's done, he apologised, only to discover that it landed on the roof of a van. The van took off. So this poor kid's running down the stairs. I don't know if he ever got his tape back. You never saw him again. We had some fantastic artists. I mean, I worked with Billy Ocean, Donna Summer, the Walker Brothers, Heatwave. He was an amazing teacher, because working for a small company like that, you learn everything. So, and what it taught me, I mean, apart from the business, it taught me about music, because I was probably quite narrow-minded in many ways. You know, I thought I was cool and I liked all the cool things, and I didn't really understand certain elements of pop music that actually were very valid.